Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Good morning. Nice coat.
What's up, you guys?
Good morning, Montero.
Y'all look disappointed.
What?
Why? What you mean?
Y'all look disappointed.
No, we don't.
Especially
You're a little
Charlamagne.
underdressed, man. I am disappointed you're a little underdressed.
You got the Prada boots.
the
on?
tie is kind of
It's cool. Oh,
fire.
you fly, though. You fly now that I look at it. Okay.
Yeah,
We
you
can't
know?
even see you got the whole top of the boots. I see you got the tall ones.
Yeah, I wear these
like
all the
that.
time. It's nothing.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Montero.
Lil Nas X.
You clap
Go
for yourself.
Montero.
Montero.
I'm a big fan of me, man. I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta
Clap it
be,
up
though.
for me.
You gotta be. Why wouldn't you be? How's your
I love
spirit?
your outfit, by the way.
Outfit is fly.
I'm pretty happy.
You happy?
Can we show iPhones on here or something?
Yes,
you
of
can.
course, of course.
Yours is turned upside down, so you
You
know
know
what
it's
that
gonna be
means.
90 degrees in New York today, though, right?
Yeah, 90 is about 92.
I know,
today.
but
It's cold
it's
in
cold.
It's cold.
It's a coat.
Yeah, when you got a cold coat, you can wear it in the
You can wear it
summertime.
Yeah.
But how's your spirit, though? You say you feel happy?
I'm feeling happy. I'm having the best week of my life right now.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Album's out this week, so.
Album's out this Friday.
Why is your phone upside down? Are you one of those?
What do you mean by that?
You know.
Ain't none of your
talking to the
booze in here. Ain't none of your booze in here. You don't gotta hide nothing. You sneaking?
I mean, sometimes.
Well, this is the first time he said he was supposed to be here a couple of times, but we finally got him up here. So I want to start from the beginning, if y'all don't mind. Lil Nas X. How did you come up with the name Lil Nas X? Most people thought maybe your name was Nasir and it was a short, but how did you come up with the name Lil Nas X?
I was like, how can I steal 3 rappers' names and put it
Hilarious.
into one name?
Lil Wayne, Nas, and DMX.
No, like dead serious. I mean, of course you guys know about the account. I had that account.
Yep.
And I was like, I wasn't going to do music like for real. I was just going to post something because I was bored and I was supposed to be doing some college work. And I posted a song to my followers. And I was like, every rapper name got Lil and, Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi. So what if I was Lil Nas? Ha, ha, ha. And I ended up like keeping it, you know? And then we added the X on.
Now, at first, you were a barb.
Yeah.
Were you one of those barbs that really went at people like the barbs do?
Bob's are
Absolutely.
aggressive.
Yes.
The barbs are aggressive.
I'm still Barb.
Really?
I feel like that's something, it's like a cult, Once you're in it, you can't really get out.
Did you ever
Really?
attack anybody up here? Like Charlamagne, me,
Huh?
Yee? Did you ever attack anybody up here?
I think I've attacked you guys a couple times.
Full transparency.
Little transparency. All right.
So what made you switch to the government now?
The government, what do you mean by that?
Montero, your government name.
I didn't really switch yet. I mean, I wanted to get my actual name out there, and people still think it's like a fictional world that I just made up. But yeah,
Now, is it true that your mom named you after the car,
my
Montero,
mom
'cause she
named
wanted
me
a
after the
Montero?
car because she wanted the car. Yeah.
And now
least
she
you
probably don't
could've
even
been-
want it no more. Now you can afford it, and
Yeah.
she don't even want that no more.
We should have named you Mitsubishi.
I mean, I feel like that would have been cool too. All my Spanish friends think I'm like Spanish or something, so I mean that's fire.
So do you understand when people troll you because you trolled people and like had those accounts? Does it make you more like, okay, I don't take it as seriously because I know I was in that position when.
Absolutely, I feel like that's why a lot of shit just
To the
rolls off
mic,
my
Nas.
sleeves. Absolutely, I feel like that's why a lot of shit just rolls off my sleeves. Yeah.
You handle it well. When people go at you, you handle it really well, which is surprising because most artists, they can't handle it. You see them break down. You see them get into problems. You see them
I
stress.
definitely do break down sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm never gonna do that shit publicly.
That's the trick.
So what do you do when you break down? You got a therapist? You got like something that grounds you? What you do?
I tried to get a therapist one time, right? And then like the concept of like I actually cried to the lady the first session. And
Nothing
then,
wrong with that.
And then she texted me about the payment, and it's just like, damn. You remember, like, this is all, like, this is all. And I'm like, it's like, so the money? I'm like,
How much was it? 150? Mine's 150 now. How much was it?
it was like 200 or something. I
Damn.
believe.
Damn. You
She
got
probably overcharged me. I didn't know. I didn't know shit.
You didn't go back after the first time?
I didn't go back, and I feel like I don't really need therapy, honestly.
Don't say that.
Me personally, I feel like everybody out there go and get therapy if you feel you need it. I don't feel like I need therapy because I feel like I've always been like my own like self-healer,
Yeah.
You think always though, like when I listen to a song like Sun Goes Down, and I know that song is inspirational for a lot of people, but you pour your heart into that, and you even talk about since you were 10 years old, just having these feelings. So sometimes I think we don't even know the effect of what our childhood was like, what it's going to have on us later. Like it comes up, but you have to identify that by, I mean, I've never done therapy, but I do feel like I'm really good at expressing myself and having a good support system.
I feel like Wait, what's the question here?
No, I was talking about the song. I was talking about the song "Sun Goes Down," right, and how you express yourself on that, and just things you went through as a child. Do you feel like sometimes those things do come back up, though?
They come back up, but I feel like I'm able to recognize them, and that makes things easier. You know, I'm able to say, okay, I can react to this differently now. You know, I also just remember like we all experience the same shit in different ways. Like no matter how bad it may seem. And it's like just being okay with that. You know, it happens. It's life. We're going to have a lot of shit happen to us over and over. It's going to be a lot of bad parts, a lot of happy parts. And I'm here for it all. So, yeah.
I'm glad you went to therapy early. You know what I'm saying? You're 22?
Yeah, I'm 22.
Yeah, you know, I didn't go till I was like 36. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm packing all those years of baggage. I love it. I go once a week. I absolutely go once a week still. I'm going for like 5, 6 years. I love it.
Good. Man, I'll go back one day.
I don't understand why people are so mad about things that you do. Like, I just, you know.
Because people are just really easily angered at things that they already don't like. You know, it's kind of like how people cancel people that they already didn't like. You know, but they're never going to cancel like the artists that they love.
That's a fact. Right. That's right.
But you get a lot of love, too, because you've broken so many records and made so much. I just feel like it's weird, right? Because it's polarizing. Because at the time, the more love you get, it's also proportionately like the more hate you're going to get too.
Absolutely. I guess I don't really see the hate as much, or I don't really pay attention to it as much, so I just see mostly love, I guess.
You feel the pressure to outdo everything you've done before? Like, I got to outdo Old Town Road. I got to outdo the VMAs. Like, do you always think, like, I have to outdo it?
I feel the pressure to always just make sure I'm doing my best on whatever I do. I know I'm going to outdo shit, like, over and over. And that's just, like, not on some cocky... Not like feeling cocky, but just like knowing that, you know, that's how I feel like manifestation works in the first place. Like you got to believe that and feel it. So yeah.
Is there a time you plan to do something and then you change your mind? You're like, nah, that might be too far.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pregnant right now, so I feel like I definitely have those moments.
Did you have the
I'm
baby?
Like,
Because we don't see you pregnant anymore.
I'm sucking in my stomach right now.
Oh, all right. He got on a waist trainer.
He got a waist trainer.
Waist trainer.
What's different between this success you're having now and the success you had with Old Town Road?
This success, I feel like I'm much more in control of, you know? Like, I feel like I have the reins on it, and I'm making my calculated moves in the way I feel I need to make them. And I feel like anybody that's pissed off are the exact people that needs to be pissed off, you know?
Because nobody could have predicted the success of Old Town Road. Like, there's nobody around you, not even yourself.
Absolutely.
So what happens when you end up with the biggest record ever?
I mean, what happens is, you know, you go on the barbershop show and Charlamagne is like, man, what you finna do?
That's right.
And he's like, they count you out, man. And I'm like, okay. And then, you know, you just work on yourself and you come back out like a flower, you know, you bloom, drop some songs and videos and, you know, make the world shake a little bit.
That's what I see, though. I remember when you did the shop, you didn't seem as free as you do now. Like, when I look at you now, I can tell, like, this young man is really free. He's really comfortable. You didn't seem that way back then.
I guess I wasn't, because it's a process, you know, and I'm still, like, it's a steady thing, you know, throughout our whole life. I guess I'm just further along now than 2019.
Did you ever think you was going to be a one-hit wonder? Or did that ever cross your mind?
That never really crossed my mind. The only time that ever crossed my mind is if I had a bad day and I was already, like, feeling, like, these, like, self-deprecating thoughts or whatever. Yeah.
Did you ever feel like Old Town Road was bigger than you?
Yeah, definitely.
At one time
Definitely.
it was, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, with all these artists you have Megan Thee Stallion on the album, Jack Harlow, Elton John,
Doja Cat,
Miley Cyrus. You ever reach out to an artist or you feel hesitant to reach out to artists, like, damn, I don't know if he's going to say yes or no at all?
Nicki and Drake.
Oh, that's...
You reached out to Nicki and Drake?
Yeah.
No reply?
There was replies. Well, no reply from Nicki. Drake was still working on...
No reply from Nicki. You were a bomb.
He still
But you
is.
used to didn't you slander Nicki at one point too? At one point,
I never slandered Nicki.
Oh, okay.
I don't. There's like a lot of things going around, but you know, I don't respond to any of it. So it's like I respond to any of it because it's just going to keep being brought back up.
Because Nicki will hold a grudge.
I feel like the only time I would slander Nicki is if I was like on the stand and I was like, I thought Nicki was supposed to be going live or some shit like that. Like, there's no actual slander.
Drake didn't reply at all, though.
Drake replied, because, you know, I have G. Roberson as my manager, and, you know, Drake and G are cool. And he was still working on Certified Lover Boy, and whatnot, and he was 100% focused on that. This was like a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And I understood completely, and he said, he's down to do something, but just not the right time. He was trying to get his own shit together.
Was there a particular song on this album that you wanted him on?
I wanted him on $ Slime.
I was gonna ask you about that record because Slime is gang slang, and I was like, is Nas in a gang? Nas banging?
Next question.
Are you banging Montero? So what's the $ Slime mean?
$
He's like, I'm
Slime?
still $ Slime.
I'm the same $ Slime. Because I feel like slime is like grown like this overall meaning. Like it's become like a super popular word. Like everybody just call they friends slime and shit. And I know like it came from Thug and whatnot.
Came from Noriega, the rapper
Nori
Noriega.
Really?
OG rapper that hosts Drink Champs now. Definitely started
Nori was
I feel
slime.
like
Slime.
Thug popularized it though.
He did.
Well, Nori popularized it for his era.
Yeah, he did.
And then, but Thug for this era, yeah.
And $ Slime, it's basically just like I'm the same $ Slime, like that's the hook. But it's like I'm the same nigga, I'm still him. I'm still that guy, basically. Yeah.
So you banging. Wow. That's the headline.
I'm banging.
Montero
Lil
admits that he's in a
Nas
gang.
X.
Lil Nas X admits to being in a gang.
Now, Dead to Me is my favorite record on the album.
Dead right now.
Dead right now, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sounds very, 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 very personal. What sparked that record?
What sparked that record? I feel like we were getting really close to finishing the album, and then I was still working on music. I mean, I'm always working on music, and that it was something about those horns. I was like, damn, this is like some Drake, Jay-Z-ish kind of shit, but I guess a little bit more poppy or whatever. And I was like, let me try to give like some real insight on here. Yeah, and that's what I did,
So what's going? That people in your life that are dead to you, basically.
Yeah, like people who are dead to me. And I guess nobody's ever really 100% dead to me, but it's like some people you just want to disconnect from. Yeah.
Do you feel the pressure of, I see it all the time, parents will be like, you have a responsibility because kids are watching. You hear that Cardi B had that same problem and Nicki had that same problem. Do you feel that same way, like, raise your own kids?
I feel like I used to, but now it's just like, so? Like fuck your kids. Not like fuck your kids.
That's exactly
was
what
harsh.
you just said.
but like,
Fuck them kids.
but like,
You just gave them another headline, Montero. Okay? What agenda is that? The fuck your kids agenda?
it's like, we really get one chance to do this, at least to my knowledge. I don't know like what happens when we die or not. So it's like I'm not like about to pander to your kids or you. Like anybody, like even I have to do this with my family members, like because my family members may not always agree with what I'm doing, or like whoever I'm dating, like they may not agree. But it's like I honestly, really, truly want to live by, this is our life. We get to do this shit. So fuck what anybody else has to really say about it. I guess
I would say when it comes to the music, just tell people that's the reason there's a parental advisory sticker
that too
on the music.
Did you see the YouTube Kids thing? I don't know if you saw that.
Mm-mm.
There was
What
like
is
a
that?
lady. She like searched up music for babies.
Oh, I saw that, and they
Or
said
something like that. And
yeah.
then, like Industry Baby popped up, and
Yeah.
she was like surprised. Like you looked up baby
And music.
and music. Like what do you expect from that? Yeah,
And your dad was a gospel singer?
yeah. He still sings too. Yeah, he's actually on Dead right now in the background vocals.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So was he? Oh, did he know? Like I know you've said that you knew since you were 5 years old that you were gay, and you know how a lot of times your family knows, but you just haven't.
I feel like it's possible that he could pick up on stuff. I mean, I was super reserved though with shit, so I guess I hid it a little better or whatnot. Yeah.
Does it bother you when they get into your life, your personal life so much now? Yeah, I mean,
I ain't
we
asked you
ask
nothing
questions.
about your sexuality.
Well,
I
we
mean,
ask
it's kind of
questions,
personal. I mean, I feel like it doesn't bother
We
me.
didn't ask you who you were dating or this, that, and that. We just, but I see now.
That's how
they
people
go into
connect to
your
you,
life
though.
now,
That's
right?
how people really connect to you, though, because you can have a bazillion like hit songs and whatnot, but when people actually know about your life, like they can relate more.
Right.
You know?
And then it makes sense when you listen to the song too.
Yeah, it hits a little bit different. Yeah.
The art of realization. Break down what that is.
The art of realization. It's kind of like a lot of times I think like, what am I doing? Is this for me? Like, am I really happy doing this, or am I trying to impress everybody? And then like I'm basically coming to the realization that this is for me. This is what I want to do. I'm sure of it. You know.
Are you though?
I am sure.
Because I saw you tweet that you love pissing people off.
That was a fucking troll tweet, honestly.
You troll a lot, don't you? Troll a lot.
That's my thing.
So what would you call what you do? Trolling, marketing, what is it?
It's all of it. It's all of it. It's trolling, it's marketing. It works.
Like, truthfully, you're passed as like a quote internet personality, and then also the account you had, it kind of has set you up to really be able to market yourself really well.
Yeah.
You know, because I do feel like older people aren't as good at that.
I feel like that's one of my strengths, and I'm happy to have it, honestly.
What have you realized about yourself in the past couple of years? When you're alone in Montero, just by himself, and it's just him and his thoughts, what have you realized about yourself?
I don't know. I feel like I figured out a lot of shit, honestly, because I spend a lot of time in, like, solitude and, like, doing a lot of self-reflecting. Like, I'm really aware of myself. And, like, a lot of my hypocritical actions and whatnot, which we all have.
Like what?
We're human.
What action? What's your hypocritical
Just like,
action?
you know how I am in my music videos? You know, my videos are much more, like, sexual and whatnot. And, you know, I used to be happy that people would be like, oh, he's not like those other gay people, like, all flamboyant and whatnot. And it was like, that's not a compliment, you know? Like, these people have been taught, like, this is not okay, and it's grown into their mind that that's fucked up when it's not that deep. Yeah.
So you want to be, what you're saying, you want to be flamboyant in the videos on purpose, just to, what are you saying?
It's saying, like, I want the videos to be entertaining. And whether you like it or not, like, seeing men, like, do different things than what men always do is much more entertaining and actually enjoy it, you know?
I mean, you should. I mean, I look at it as you're who you are. So you're living your truth.
Absolutely.
How can you be mad at an artist for living their truth? That's what he likes.
I like it, yeah.
And I like the fact you got braces instead of veneers too, bro. Because you're too young for veneers. A lot of them kids get, is that braces? That's not braces? What is
It's
that?
two different sets of grills.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You
never
know what? I was
mind.
actually thinking about braces.
I thought you had some fancy braces.
Oh my God.
You thought it was the Greene rubber
I
bands.
did.
I'm sure he would get Invisalign if he was.
I didn't know. I was like, damn, at least you got the braces instead of them big ass veneers like everybody be getting.
You know, I was actually thinking about getting veneers at one point, and I was just like, nah.
Why?
I mean,
Your teeth
exactly
was
what
fucked
you
up?
just said. They're just super big.
Yeah. Your teeth was jacked up?
My teeth not fucked up, but, you know, like, that perfect smile is, like, it's nice sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when people are always looking at your mouth because you're an artist.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
That always
his
in your
teeth.
mouth.
yeah, always in your mouth.
Pause.
When did you first like start making some real money? Because I know when Old Town Road first came out, right, people thought, okay, he got to be rich, like right away. But how long did it take for that to happen where you finally felt like, damn, I'm getting it?
I feel like once my bank account had hit like 400K, I was like, okay, I'm basically a millionaire technically.
Technically.
400,000 there.
But genuinely, once I got my first like 15,000, I feel like upon around signing, I hadn't even signed yet or whatnot. I was like, wow, I really made it.
What's the first thing you bought?
First thing I bought?
The first big purchase.
The first big purchase. What was the first big purchase? I honestly think the first big purchase was like this Burberry coat that was like $2,000 for no reason.
Sheesh.
That I wore like on one Instagram post. And I was like, damn, why did I do that?
And they can't wear it again.
Yeah.
Didn't the country community give you backlash when Old Town Road first came out?
Yeah.
And what do they think now? Because they must feel like, I told y'all he wasn't a real country artist.
Actually, a lot of country artists have been showing me a lot of support. And I mean, I don't know what people may think, but I am still going to probably get back to doing some country music or shit. And I mean, because I like different genres and whatnot. I like making a lot of different music. So,
What influenced the country? Were you a country listener? Did you listen to country, or was it just a vibe?
It was genuinely like I saw like one of these like country trappish kind of songs. I was like, damn, what if I did that but better? And you know, that's what happened.
That's how I felt listening to the new album. I'm like, I have no idea what genre of music Lil Nas X makes.
I just categorize as pop now, you know, but I do a lot of shit. Wait, this not live?
No, it's not
There
live.
was MGK here.
That was a while ago. Before the
That
pandemic.
was long later. That was long.
Now, what advice is Elton John giving you? Because I always hear about Elton John, you know, putting his arm around certain individuals and giving them real OG advice. What advice is he giving you?
What advice is Elton giving me? You know, he pretty much is giving me like the, you know, keep doing you, be yourself and whatnot. And he probably told me some other things I can't remember right now because
Jesus Christ. I don't remember what Elton John told you.
I've been talking to a lot of people lately. So.
Elton John. So
Thank you, Elton.
Who do you respect? Like, who do you hear from and it sticks to you, like, when you hear it?
It sticks to me. Maybe not. Maybe because we haven't talked in person. Well, we've talked in person, but not about that. But, like, I literally sometimes will look up, like, Kanye motivation videos and whatnot. Because Kanye is outspoken as fuck. And even though that may not always come out, you know, great or whatnot, I love that. And I wish everybody was like that. You know, I want to be more like that. Yeah.
You know the thing about Kanye that's so interesting? For whatever reason, Kanye is allowed to make mistakes. Like, the culture treats Kanye the way we should treat everyone. He's allowed to make mistakes for some reason.
And he set that up for himself, you know, because he's never going back on it, you know? He's like, I said that, it's done.
Yep.
Let's move on. And people are like, damn, did you hear the new Kanye song?
Yeah.
You know?
Now, Tales of Dominica.
Tales of Dominica.
Dominico.
Yeah.
What's that about?
And he's from there and didn't even pronounce it right.
Yes.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
isn't that crazy?
My father is half from
What does it say?
Dominica, half here. But the problem is my dad doesn't really know his dad, so he don't know that side.
What is it about? Tales of Dominica is like from the point of view of when I like first started making music, you know. I'm writing kind of like I woke up on the floor of the plastic bed, you know, I was on a mattress at my brother's house. And, you know, there was like a lot of like domestic violence, like they were always like fighting with their girls and whatnot, and you know, randomly like fucking shooting up into the sky and shit. And I was just like, damn, this is a lot of fucking chaos.
$sign slime.
Gang back. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it was like, you know, talking about how I didn't want to go back to home, you know, because I know my stepmom was just going to like kind of shit on me, and it's because she wanted the best for me, I guess. And it's kind of this name Tales of Dominica because I feel like Dominica is like that beautiful place, you know.
Envy doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's never been there.
He's not talking about Dominican Republic. He's talking about Dominica, right?
I know.
Yeah, is that how you say it?
That's where your daddy's
Have I been
from.
saying it wrong the entire time?
People automatically think it's Dominican Republic.
You don't even know how to pronounce it.
I don't.
I actually had to tell Envy where he
Yeah, you
Have
did.
you been there?
I haven't. It's just like I've seen like
Sounds
pictures.
beautiful.
So it's kind of like a tales of this beautiful place, but it's like the worst part of my life at that point, you know? Yeah.
Well, you killed it at the Met Gala. I want to say that.
Thank you.
had my favorite looks for the
Thank
night
you.
because I think like taking risks in fashion is so important, and I think I love the way that as far as your packaging, like your persona, your music, and the way that you perform, but also the way you dress is so important for you too. Are you gonna do something like maybe in fashion?
Absolutely. I feel like once I'm 100% can focus on it and like only that, because I feel like a lot of times people like hop straight into something, they don't really even give a fuck about it, and I don't want that to happen. The same like with movies and shit. Like I want to be in movies and shit one day, but I want to be like dedicated to that.
I'm so mad you passed up Euphoria. That would have been. I love that show.
Why did you pass up Euphoria? I love Euphoria, man.
I had to finish my album, you know, and I had to
Yeah.
start getting ready to drop singles and shit, you know. I mean, I wouldn't have had this year without that
No,
time.
you're right. Those are hard decisions to make.
Last song on the album is "Am I Dreaming?" Do you feel like you're dreaming right now?
Am I dreaming? Yes. Look at those butterflies. You guys missed it, but that's like the theme. that's the theme of the album. Do I feel like I'm dreaming all the time? Yeah.
You got ADD, don't you?
Do I? I think I may have it.
You definitely wasn't the kid that did not keep still in class.
Definitely
It worked
possible.
Now he has to leave, guys. I know he
All
has to
right.
go.
When's the baby due?
The baby is due Friday. Today, right?
Yeah,
okay,
Today's
so
gonna
the
be
baby's
Friday,
today.
right?
Oh, so
you
your
guys
mother
gotta
broke.
watch the birth video.
You did
Yeah,
a
And the
birth
music
video?
Huh?
You did a birth video?
Yeah.
You know who did that first?
Who?
Cosby Show. You ever seen that episode?
I've seen the pictures of it when people were like having a discourse.
All the guys were pregnant, and they all gave birth to things that they loved. So some gave birth to sandwiches, some gave birth to cars, some gave birth to ships. So your idea
situation.
isn't that original.
I feel like I did it better. I mean, I love the Cosby Show though. Wait, can we say that?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
man.
art.
Yeah. Cosby Show made millions go to want to go to hip
He's rubbing his knees like,
absolutely. Now,
He's rubbing his knees like, did I just get canceled?
do you lose respect for artists when they go at you? When they take it out of music and say the things that you do? Do you lose respect for those artists?
Which artist?
Like whether it's T.I. or Boosie.
I
or-
still bump T.I. I mean, I was listening to Boosie in the club the other day. I don't really care. Honestly, I feel like I wish they didn't say it, I guess, but I like the music. I'm gonna listen to the music. You know, if somebody's got beef with me, it don't mean I have beef with them. You know.
Does it ever occur to you how you're really breaking all these barriers for people? Like, there's a lot of different things, even just being in country music or being in hip hop and being who you are and unapologetic about it. Does it? Do you ever think like, damn, I'm doing things that have never been done before?
Not really, because I feel like everything has been done before in some kind of way, and it's just always different ways to do it, I guess. But I think it's dope that people see it that way. Yeah.
Well, this album is out today. And let's play a joint off the album. What do you want to hear off the album? What you want to hear this morning?
Play Scoop. Play Scoop.
Scoop featuring Doja Cat.
Play Scoop featuring Doja Cat.
Doja Cat bodied that, by the way. But keep doing your thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you don't give a fuck, and I like that you're truly being yourself. I like the fact you're clearly free.
I appreciate it. Everybody go and listen to Montero, the album, right now.
That's right. Lil Nas X. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Here's Scoop.